Jai Shri Mataji. Welcome to the meditation session coming from London this time. If you joined us a little bit earlier, you would have had the very pleasing effects of the Rag Yaman performed before Mother on the night before a Krishna Puja. And as we're heading up to Krishna Puja this evening session, we'll do a little bit preparation work for that. So even if you weren't able to join us a moment ago, we should have already performed our Namaskar and raised our Kundalini. And here now before Shri Mataji is Shri Ganesha. You see she has the rope and the gourd in her hand. Shri Mataji is Sakshat. When we say our mantra, that means she is here now in person manifesting. So with our Namaskar and raising our Kundalini, with our hands towards Mother, we should already be feeling cool vibrations on our hand. And also above our head. So let's take our hand above our head and see how much of the Kundalini is coming through at the moment. And as long practicing Satyogis with that amazing vibrational stimulus we've just described, already there should be some evidence that the Kundalini has responded well to it. So then just check with the other hand and see if we can feel the cool vibrations coming from Mother onto that hand and then the other hand above the head. So already we know the starting point of the session and we'll compare it with the end point where we expect to feel even more cool vibration, which is the goal of any session we know of Sahaja Yoga. So today is a very special day in London and around the world as it affects all humanity. It was the day that Sri William Blake took his Samadhi at 12 noon on the 12th of August. So let's just now play a tribute to that as we join our sisters and brothers in Hampstead, the trigger of the heart of the universe. So let's stand up, and what a great way to start our session.
such a pleasure today and great fortune that here where William Blake lived, and he sang those songs of greatness, of the greatness of this country, the future that it has to be, the dreams he saw have now come to shape. That we are here to celebrate his anniversary.
Let's just be aware of the vibrations on our hands now. And the effect that that beautiful hymn sung to Mother has had on our subtle system. Mother spoke of Sri William Blake at least 350 times that we have been able to find. And that was in many different countries around the world. And she had commented that without the work of William Blake, she could not have done and brought Sahaja Yoga to us. And here in London is where William Blake came with his wife Catherine, and on the first floor of this building in Mayfair, in the centre of London, he crafted for 17 years the long poem, 100 pages of Jerusalem, the giant emanation of Albion. And Milton, where that hymn, or the words of the hymn come from. So even with our hands towards the first floor of this building, we tested this last week. We should already be feeling the vibrations, and it should be working nicely on our left channel, of course. So let's close our eyes for a moment, just feel the vibration with attention on Blake and Sri Bhairava, part incarnation of Lord Shiva, we know. And let's just be aware, has our Kundalini come all the way through? Has it shot up to the top of our head, which Mother expects, of course? Or maybe we're aware that the Kundalini is getting stuck somewhere. And if it's getting stuck, let's just notice where it is, because we want to remedy that, of course, in our session. So now with hands to Mother and Sri Ganesha. Let's see if we can steady that attention and bring it all into balance. We'll put our attention on the Muladhara chakra. Mother said simply to awaken Sri Ganesha within us, we just have this prayer. Please, Sri Ganesha, come inside us and be seated on your throne, not only on the Muladhara, but on every chakra in my body. Please, Sri Ganesha, come inside us and be seated on your throne, not only in the Muladhara, but in every chakra in my body. And just see if we can feel any movement in the Muladhara chakra. Do we feel the Kundalini going cool in that area? So let's now welcome Sri Ganesha, and we'll take the mantra from the Ganesha Tarva Shirsha. And we'll say 3 times, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We're saying obeisance to Sri Ganesha, Sri Ganapati, and we're completely surrendering everything that we've got in our system at this very moment. Complete surrender and offering. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. So what is the Kundalini doing now? Is she coming up more strongly? Do we feel the presence of Sri Ganesha in the Muladhara? Do we feel the Muladhara chakra turning even? Or are we feeling a pulsation? Because that's a start, which ultimately we want that to go cool. Keep our attention on the Kundalini. And just see if she's coming more and more to the top of the head. And always keep our connection with our hands to Mother and being aware of the vibrations coming from Mother's holy lotus feet, blowing onto our hands, into our system, and activating the Kundalini to rise further and further. So let's just be aware of that circuit flow of energy between us and Mother's holy lotus feet. And our desire is always to feel more connection to Mother, and we feel that through the vibrational flow. So we'll focus a little bit today on the Vishuddhi. So the more we can open the Vishuddhi, more vibration can flow through. So now the root of the Vishuddhi we learn from Mother's talks is the Nabi. So let's put our right hand on the Nabi, keeping the left hand to Mother, so that we've got this energy flow happening now into the Nabi. Sri Vishnu is in the Nabi, the evolutionary power, who incarnated later on, the 8th incarnation of Sri Krishna at the Vishuddhi. So we're now going to take the sacred mantra for Sri Vishnu to awaken his quality so that we can evolve further now. We'll take the mantra to Sri Lakshmi Vishnu. Om Tvameva Sakshat Sri Lakshmi Vishnu Sakshat Sri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. So what difference has taking the mantra made? to the peace and contentment and satisfaction in our nabi. So now being aware that we're still taking vibrations from Mother with our left hand, let's rotate our right hand around the Nabi chakra, giving those vibrations directly to the chakra. And as we do so, we'll say 3 times, a group of 3, Om Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. And we'll do that one mantra phrase 3 times. So we're asking for the peace and the stillness in the Nabi. And give vibrations as we do it, taking them from Mother from the left hand. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And as we give vibrations with the right hand to the Nabi, taking from the left the vibrations from Mother, let's be aware of the effect that is having on our Vishuddhi chakra. And maybe even the effect it's having on our Agya chakra, because Sri Vishnu incarnates as Lord Jesus as the 9th incarnation. So this is all connected. Let's just keep giving vibrations to the Nabi, but being aware of the Vishuddhi and the Agya and even the Hamsa. And now let's help the Vishuddhi open up a little bit more. Let's take our vibrated oil and we're going to rub the oil into our fingertips or hands even. Massage each of the fingers and the thumb. We can twist the thumb. And don't forget the palm of the hand, the heel, and the center of the palm. So now let's massage into the Vishuddhi at the back and at the sides. And make it nice and firm. And we can massage Shilalita chakra and Sri chakra on the left and on the right. And then we can take the oiled fingers up to the ears and we can put a little bit of vibrated oil in the ears and massage around and cool the ears. Then with some oil, we can massage the Hamsa chakra. And even put a little bit of oil just inside the nose, just to give the moisture, to help that clear. Get a little sniff as you take in the moisture up to the nose. And then just shake the hands to Mother Earth. Mother tells us to throw away anything that we've picked up on the fingertips, and then take our hands and place them before Mother and just see if there's been an increase in vibration. So if we're not sure if it's increased, let's hope it has. There's a couple of things Mother has given us to really open up the Vishuddhi. So let's do that with Mother now and the yogis in the early days. And it's the Sahaj Asana for the Vishuddhi chakra. So let's follow Mother's instructions.
Is there an exercise that we can do for Vishuddhi?
Right side.
No, Vishuddhi.
Which both?
Well, both, yeah.
Yes, yesterday I told them. Exercises, one of them is to raise your kundalini up. In line with your head, you put both the hands straight. As much as you can. Let's see. No, not like that. Moving. Now go straight, straight, straight. Put both the hands here. There. And now do it. Huh? Still they are not straight hands. Put them straight. Huh? Now. Can't do it. It's better now. Just put it straight. Better now. You are doing better. No, still it's out. Hands are out. Now see. See your vibration. What should be better? Another one is to lock your hands behind, like this. Yes. Put it up, head. It's good. It's very good. This one. Push your head back, Anna. In the center. Yeah.
Now we'll put our hands to Mother and see what difference that made for us. Where is the Kundalini now and how strongly is she coming through compared to the beginning? And what's happening on our hands? So if there's still a block there, Mother can help us with that. Again, with another physical exercise.
The left Vishuddhi is still there. Now put your head more on the right side. Loose, like this. With the attention on the Sahasrara, looking at me. Put it loose. Hand to be loose. Loosen it. Now better. You feel the Kundalini rising?
Are we feeling a better flow happening now on our hands? Let's not forget, as yogis we sometimes do, that the Hamsa is a really important chakra, and that Mother tells us it is the only one that really has a direct connection with the external world, the outside. So let's just keep massaging the Hamsa with our oil, still got on our fingertips. And don't forget the left and the right. They have a particular relationship with the void. And also the Hamsa is at the top of the Vishuddhi and at the bottom of the Agya. So as we're massaging, we should begin to feel some relief in both of those chakras. So to help that Hamsa open more, we'll take the mantra that Mother has given us, the Shri Ganesha Sakshat Omkara Sakshat. Shri Ganesha Sakshat Omkara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Omkara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Omkara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Omkara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Where is the Kundalini now? Hopefully she's shot through and we're just sitting meditatively. If not, we can do some more corrections collectively to help that process in all of us. So let's take our candle now, and we're going to hold the candle in front of the Agya chakra, because in opening this the Hamsa, we should have a nice effect happening on the front and back Agya now. So we'll just take the candle and we can either just look through the flame at Mother's Holy Lotus feet, or we can rotate the candle. And the best way to fully allow the Kundalini to come through the Hamsa and through the Agya, Mother's told us, is to say the mantra Shri Mahat Ahamkara, followed by Shri Mahat Manasa for the back Agya. So we'll take those two mantras now, Shri Mahat Ahamkara and Shri Mahat Manasa. And as we say them, let's be aware if the tension in the head starts to alleviate, and we'll use the candle. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahat Ahamkara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahat Manasa Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Let's see what we're feeling now. Is the head starting to clear? And do we feel the Kundalini pushing up and taking away all the imbalances? If you find that's working for you, and you continue with that. Mother's given us many, many techniques for clearing, and some things will work for us, some things won't. But if we find what's making a difference, then let's do that a little bit longer. So if we feel the energy starting to shift now, let's take our hands back to Mother, and keeping always the attention on the connection between her holy lotus feet and the vibrations it's emitting. So to fully absorb the energy Mother is emitting, let's now take our hand to Sahasrara, and if we still got a little bit of oil on our fingertips, let's massage deeply. Keep one hand to Mother to take the vibrations from her, and massage really firmly into the Sahasrara. So lots of negativity can hang around here, trying to stop us enjoying our connection. So when we massage, let's massage the center, the left and the right. So for the center, we'll just ask Mother, by your grace, please establish my self-realization. Mother, by your grace, please establish my self-realization. Please may I enjoy a continuous flow of your divine energy throughout the day, throughout my life. On the left side, the left Sahasrara that governs the right channel, let's massage there. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am protected from all the challenges, and I will be victorious to all the challenges of my ascent. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am protected from all the challenges, and I will be victorious over all the challenges to my ascent. And I massage the right Sahasrara for the left channel. Shri Mataji, verily you are the victory over all the challenges to ascent. Shri Mataji, verily you are the victory over all the challenges to ascent. Now, we can feel above our head and just see the effect that has had. Hopefully, it's allowed more Kundalini to come through. But just to protect the Kundalini as she's come through. Let's just do as Mother had shown in a workshop earlier. Here, someone's doing this for Mother, but we can take the candle, bend our head so that our Sahasrara is before Mother, and we can rotate the candle up and over to the left and just allow any negativities that's hanging around the Sahasrara, trying to keep us low grade. And we'll just take the mantra. We'll say Om Im Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Namaha. Salutations to the victorious goddess who destroys all the negativity. So let's do that 3 times, rotating the candle at Sahasrara and therefore encouraging the Kundalini to rise further. Om Im Hrim Klim Chamundaye Vijay Namaha. Om Im Hrim Klim Chamundaye Vijay Namaha. Om Im Hrim Klim Chamundaye Vijay Namaha. So if you're happy that the Kundalini is coming through more, let's just quietly now with our hands to Mother, still enjoying that circuital flow of energy. Just allow the Kundalini to take us into the silence. Just let go. As they say, let go and let God. So we're going to play a short talk of Mother, explaining how when the Sahasrara, this system is fully open, and the Chaitanya starts flowing down through our Sahasrara, we get the real divine bliss on our tongue. And after that short extract, we will sit in silent meditation, just to allow that process to take hold, to overtake and take us into deeper meditation.
When the Kundalini is rising, she rises spontaneously and passes through these 6 centers. That time she also at Vishuddhi, she opens the Vishuddhi. And when she emerges through it, at that time, the tongue is a little bit pulled in, just to keep the flow on. This action is called as khechari. So, when people are very deeply in meditation, those who have achieved great heights in meditation, they find suddenly they get into khechari situation, or we call it mudra. That state, as if some nectar starts flowing from your palate. If you move your tongue upward like that, you will feel the cool coming down your tongue. And try that. Now this, you don't have to do when you are in deep meditative state. It starts cooling down your tongue slowly as automatically you get into khechari state. As far as Sahajogis are concerned today, there are very few who really feel that way. The reason is we do not meditate. We do not pay attention to our realization also.
We talk about it quite a lot in the West, especially we more than to do something about it. We have to meditate every day, just like washing our hands or just like cleaning our teeth. We have to in the morning time meditate, and also in the evening we have to meditate. We have to meditate both the times. Otherwise we cannot rise, we cannot grow. Just to think that we are realized souls, we do not become. This cleansing has to be done every day, in and out. And this is why none of the experiences which are described are felt sometimes in Sajoga, and people ask, Mother, how is it we don't feel the khichdi? Because your attention is not also there where it should have been. So one has to try to meditate in such a manner that this working of the Kundalini is facilitated. The chakras are cleansed out, and ultimately you are in a state of meditation. It's not a question of how to go into meditation. But it's the question how to be in meditation all the time. So as you know that Kundalini, when she reaches the Agya Chakra, and when she opens Agya Chakra, then you can be in thoughtless awareness. Then you don't, thinking just stops. You watch everything, just watch. But you do not get involved into what you are watching, but you just watch. And that watching itself gives you the growth within. Think of the tree which is, say, in a turmoil or during earthquake. It won't grow. When the earthquake stops, everything becomes quiet, everything is peaceful, then only the tree can grow. In the same way, our growth can only take place if we are peaceful within ourselves.
Let's now put our attention on our hands. And before Mother, let's see if we can feel the cool vibrations coming from her holy lotus feet more strongly now than we did at the beginning. Then we'll take one hand above the head and just see if it's much stronger now than we remember at the beginning. And we can take our hand a bit higher because we're finding now the Kundalini can be felt so much higher. And of course, just move it around. And as we have the hand above the head, again, let's keep that connection with our attention to the other hand, taking vibrations from Mother. And just keep the hand above the head. We should feel that it gets stronger the longer we leave the hand above the head. And a nice flow can get established. So let's change over. And as we change, just a thought, just as we change hands, as we're taking one hand down and the other up, see if you can still feel the vibration on the hands. As we move the hand that was towards Mother, we start to move it up to the Sahasrara, and the other hand that was at Sahasrara starts to come down to take vibrations from Mother. And as we switch, we should still be aware of the vibration that's nice and cool on the hand. You can try that. So hopefully we're now feeling cool above the head, equally on both hands. And then we put both hands to Mother. We're feeling the flow going right through us and that special relationship with Mother and the vibration she's emitting. So in an early talk, Mother explained clearly that once the connection is established, then you have proof. There's no certificate, but the vibrations flow from your hands and you can feel vibrations all around you. So if we're feeling cool above the head in both hands, put the hands in front of us with the palms turned inwards. So we can actually feel the vibration coming from our body towards our hands, palms turned inwards. And just wait for a moment and just see if you're aware of the cool vibrations coming from your body out to the hands. If you're not sure, you can just wait a little bit longer, take the hand above the head again and get the flow, engage with the flow. But then once you have it, just put the hands in front of you with the palms turned inwards, arms outstretched. And if you're feeling it on the hands, then you can move the hands around to the side. So essentially, we're feeling the cool vibrations coming off our body all around the side. Then if we still feel that, we can move the hands all around, above our head, around the back of our body with the arms outstretched and palms turned inwards. So let's just try that for a moment. And so once we're feeling the beautiful, peaceful vibrations all around, Mother explains that we'll be able to feel it wherever we are. So we are emitting these vibrations out into the world. And so when we're feeling these lovely, cool vibrations, we can use them very nicely for bandhans. So just request, as we're in the very holy day of Sri William Blake that we'll refer back to his house again. And this is the last surviving house residence that William Blake and Catherine Blake lived in. It's under development to become commercial flats. So we desire that this building becomes a world centre to propagate the life and the works of Sri William Blake for all humanity and for the future. So let's just give a bandan. And as we give a bandan, see if we're aware of the cool vibrations that we generate when we rotate the hand in attention on Mother's holy lotus feet. So let's give a bandan that our desire will manifest, that this last surviving residence will become the world centre. And as we give nice, cool vibrations to this desire, let's that cool vibration spread out to the people who own the building, which is Grosvenor Estate and Property Company. And you see, even as we give a vibration, give a bandan, our vibrations increase. So now put our hands to Mother and you see how giving a bandan in a proper way, our vibrations increase. And as we're coming up to Krishna Puja, we can enjoy our vibrations just a little bit more with one more exercise. If we could ask the brothers attending this session to please just sit in silent meditation with attention on Mother, while the yoginis, your sisters, will bandan the hearts of all the brothers who are now attending the meditation. So yoginis, if we give a bandan to the hearts of all the brothers, and brothers, if you just sit in meditation to receive the bandan, to receive the love of Mother, and see if you can feel it in your heart. And the sisters, as we're giving a bandan, let's be aware of how that's feeling in our heart or within us as we give the love. So now we'll change over. If the sisters can just sit in nice meditation, attention on Mother's holy lotus feet. And brothers, if you can give bandan to the hearts of the sisters. And if the sisters, if we just sit and see if we can feel the vibration coming through the ether, we should be able to feel it. And just sit and enjoy the love coming towards us in the bandan of the brothers. And brothers, as you are given the bandan, attention on Mother, just be aware of the effect that is having in your own subtle system, because you should be able to feel the vibrations increase. Thank you, brothers. So let's now just sit for a moment together. Attention on Mother's holy lotus feet, and just allow the flow to happen between us and Mother. So as we begin to complete our session today, and as Sri Krishna is in our attention, we want to remind ourselves that Krishna came to be more playful when people were being more serious. We take our Sajoga very serious, our ascent very serious, but everything else can be a bit of a play to us. And Sri William Blake said, "In your own bosom you bear your heaven and earth, and all you behold, though it appears without, it is within, in your imagination, of which this world of mortality is but a shadow." So we're going to finish with our Holy Mother again, reminding us not to get too involved in the world that we have to inhabit. And we'll just enjoy these last few minutes with Mother, enjoy her play.
Dumar is saying that so much music we are putting on them that they must be fed up with us. So he says that after the program tomorrow, would you like to have some music? पण तुमचं काय मत आहे तिथल्या लोकांचं ते म्हणणार असतील ना? तिथल्या लोकांची काय परिस्थिती?
त्यांचे म्हणजे निम्म्या लोकांची गाणी राहिली तलवार कसूनच येते.
He says in Sangamner they are all out with their swords. For music, if you want to have, we can have music there also. Would you like? After the program. All right. Then how?
दुपारी मग झोपून घ्यावी त्यांनी. दुपारी झोपून घेतलं म्हणजे बरं राहील.
He says you better sleep in the daytime at least. You see, he's quite worried that it may not be up to the tune, up to the standard. But whatever it is, they are already there to sing to you.
रात्रीचा कार्यक्रम नाही काय नाही तर या आंघोळी करत असताना काय द्याल ते इतकी ते रसिक मंडळी.
आणि आमच्यावर ती जुलूम होतोच मला.
नाही म्हणजे जर रात्री गाऊन नाही दिले
हा.
तर हे लोक आंघोळी करताना गायला असतात. का? कापूसाचे बोळे पुढच्या वर्षी द्यावा लागते. थोडा थोडा कापूस द्यावा लागेल पुढच्या वर्षी काय वाचव श्री हरी मज वाचव श्री हरी.
So, but Dhumar is not going to sing, he says. त्यांनी तुझी उडवणी बांधली अचून अचून काय करता.
शेवटी एक गाणं ती म्हणतील वाचव श्री हर माझं वाचव श्री हरी गायनापासून वाचव श्री हरी.
He says that they are singing, they are put to so much of strain that they will now say that mother protects us from singing. They are overstrained. But I think you all enjoy it. I didn't find anybody sleepy.
मला वाटतं लेटेस्ट कंटेंट प्रोग्राम.
हा? झाला आता मग आता त्यांना जेवायला द्या भूक लागली त्यांना खूप उशीर झाला.
खूप प्रेमाचा सोहळा झाला श्रीमंत.
It was a very beautiful, lovable evening, memorable. May God bless you all.
So let's take that laughter into the weekend and into the following week with us. So if you felt a benefit of doing some practical work on vibrations this evening, then perhaps you'll like to join us in Cabela, where we'll be doing more practical work like this to help be more sensitive to the vibration. And in Cabela, we're going to be doing a 3-day program in the temple there at the end of the month. And we'll also do this online with Zoom, if you want to join us online. And then we'll be doing we've been asked to do a session for the Yuva Shakti, especially. And you can read Mother's quotation there. So that is for established yogis who are active in Sahaja Yoga, because after many years, we can plateau out a bit. And it's good to go back to Mother's original teachings and work more sensitively with the vibration. But for now, let's complete our evening and we'll take Mother's name. She says that her name Nirmala is not in any of the ancient Sanskrit scriptures because they didn't know. They knew the goddess, but they didn't know what her name would be when she came. So her name now is more sacred than anything. So we'll take it 7 times and then we'll sit for a moment after and just feel the vibration effect after we do it. So we're going to do 7 times. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And we'll sit for a short time to feel the benefit. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. 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 So just before we do our namaskar and tie up our kundalini so that our attention stays there the rest of the day and the rest of the week, let's just do a final check and just see what we feel on vibrations now and how different it is now to the start of the session. And of course, if we're feeling lighter, less thoughts, calmer, more our true self. So in our own time, if we like to perform our namaskar and tie up the kundalini and keeping our attention there. So have a good rest of the day, wherever you are. And we'll see you back the UK meditation another day. Jai Shri Mataji.